Hey guys, Cameron, woo. Hey guys, Cameron here with Emerson Property Management. Every week, I bring you tools, tactics. I feel like that little tambourine man, monkey thing. Tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that helped me build up a sizable rental portfolio in about 2 years, and now manage that portfolio. Today I'm taking a question from a good friend of mine. So I had a conversation with him. At the time of this recording, we're kind of wrapping up the coronavirus. So people are, especially real estate investors, are starting to find some deals, right? People want to get out of their homes. They're not appreciating like they thought. Maybe they've been holding this flip for a little bit too long, and people just want to get out. They're ready to move. They're nervous about what happened. The market crashed. Now it's come back. So this is kind of creating some opportunities. But what it's also creating is this conundrum of, do I buy now? Is it a good opportunity, or is it going to go down even further? So I had a good friend who called me, and he's looking at buying a primary. He's renting right now, and he's looking at buying a primary residence. And he said, "Man, what do you think about buying right now in this kind of environment?" And I've answered this question a couple different times to a couple different people, whether they're buying a primary residence for, and by that I mean a place you're going to live, versus an investment property. And it's really the same answer. So if you guys, no matter who it is, if you, in any market, any city, any time, if you buy a property and you buy it at a solid price, fair price, you don't chase gains up like some people do. They want to offer over asking because they think they're going to get in ahead of somebody else or whatever. But if you buy solid properties that you can always rent out or turn into a rental or an investment at a later time. So what does that mean? That means that if you want to buy a property for $300,000 and it will only rent at $1,800 or $1,500, you're probably not going to cash flow on that property. And not like you have to cash flow a lot, but you're going to lose money every month if you had to move and you couldn't sell that property. So you would only rent it at $1,800. Say the mortgage payment, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, PITI is $2,000 a month. Well, you're going to lose $200 a month. And if you're looking for another place to live or move out of that place, that can create some difficult situations when you're forking out money every month to stay in it. So if you buy a solid property, that will cash flow, and you buy one every 2, even 1 to 3 years, buy 1 or 2 every 1 to 3 years, you over 10, 15, 20 year period, you're going to dollar cost average into real estate exactly the same way that people dollar cost average into the stock market. High level, what is dollar cost averaging? The market goes like this. And instead of trying to time it and buy here and not here, you just buy here. Over time, you just keep buying. And the market goes up just like real estate goes up over time. So you don't try to time the market. And over time, you get these, you buy at the high times and the low times. But it's still going up in the overall direction like this. It'll go like this, but still up. Same thing in real estate. Buy solid properties over time, and you're never going to be hurt. Don't worry about trying to catch the bottom. Don't worry about, is it too toppy? Just buy when you have enough money and you've gone through your solid investment, or gone through the analysis to say, and I say analysis, but it really is, do we have enough money to purchase a home or an investment property? Do we have a little bit in reserves in case things go wrong? Yeah, okay, well then buy one. Buy one that makes sense. And the crazy thing is, in the stock market, you can buy today. Real estate you can buy today, but really the deals that fit your criteria come about not every single hour of every single day. So it might be weeks or months before you find a good deal. I bought 6 units, no, 2, 3, 5. I bought 7 units in 1 month. I had not bought a property for 6 months before that. And then before that, I had not bought a property for like 8 or 9 months. But I kept my criteria. I knew what I was looking at. And the units came up. And I think if you guys keep an open mind and start looking at your criteria and start analyzing deals, you'll see that some properties are coming available right now. It's a good opportunity. Don't worry about trying to time it at top or bottom. Over time, the property is going to be worth more. And if you buy a solid property at a decent rate in a good neighborhood, doesn't have to be in transitioning areas. So check out the other video on why I don't like multifamily either, large multifamily, and the other video about transition areas or buying, like we call them C and D class neighborhoods, or really C minus D class neighborhoods. You buy in decent areas, you're always going to make money over 10 or 15, 20 years. And that's what you guys are looking for. You're not looking for, I mean, you might be looking for the get rich in 2-year scheme, but it doesn't exist. In real estate especially, people think that it can be extremely lucrative, but over time is where you create your real wealth. And that's when the power of leverage, compounding, everything takes its biggest effect. So buy a couple properties every couple years, and over time you're gonna have it. Do not worry about trying to time the market right now. Let's see what else I wrote. So I've got 2 other videos that might help you out. If you find yourself in a similar situation, there's the properties to avoid as a beginner, things you do not wanna buy. Check out that video. And then, if you're trying to debate what strategy or way to get into real estate, check out the other video on ways to invest in real estate. I think that might help you guys select a property, determine your strategy, and then buy those properties. Like I said, 1 or 2 every year or 2 years over time. You cannot help but be rich in 15, 20, 30 years. I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know, please. I appreciate it, guys, and I'll see y'all next week.